I'm not unkind. I'm just too afraid of offending others. This sentence has echoed countless times in the hearts of countless adults. Since we were young, we've been taught, be polite, be generous, harmony brings wealth. So, as we grow into society, we gradually learn how to be smooth and tactful. We avoid direct rejection, rarely express dissatisfaction, and even when we feel uncomfortable, we still say, "It's fine." Have you noticed? The real problem in human relationships often doesn't lie in hostility, but in a kind of dishonesty hidden behind politeness. This is the trap of false kindness. We exhaust our energy in surface-level harmony and lose our personal boundaries in lukewarm politeness. Some people always say yes to your requests but are never sincere. Some say, "It's up to you," yet secretly calculate every step behind your back. And even yourself, agreeing to things you never wanted to, just because you were afraid of awkwardness, only to regret it deeply later. This kind of relationship isn't kindness, it's loss of control. It's not emotional intelligence, it's self-destruction. The biggest misconception in human interaction is thinking that maintaining superficial peace will earn long-term respect. 1. Being tactful does not equal high EQ. Harmony often hides true emotions. In most workplaces and personal relationships, high EQ has become a synonym for praise. Look at how mature they are, never loses their temper. They're so eloquent, says what people want to hear. She's so good with people, always mindful of others' feelings. Never impulsive or confrontational. But if you peel back the layers of what it means to get along with people, you'll often find it's not real maturity, but rather a form of people-pleasing hypocrisy. These people are always polite to others, even when they're upset inside. They still put on a smile. They don't want to help, but say, sure. They feel their boundaries have been crossed, but pretend to understand. On the surface, they appear reasonable, but inside, their emotions are twisted. The kinder they seem, the more likely they are to become an emotional dumping ground for others. Because they don't dare say, no. Don't dare show anger. Don't even dare let others know how they truly feel. They've turned so-called high EQ into a social mask. Constantly saying the right things, smoothing things over, pretending everything is fine. But you know what? True emotional intelligence doesn't mean always being agreeable. It means being able to set boundaries clearly without hurting the relationship. Sacrificing yourself to accommodate others is not a skill, it's a sign of weakness in relationships. 2. Sincerity is rare, hypocrisy is the social norm. The biggest problem with modern social life is this. People are becoming more tactful, but relationships are becoming more exhausting. You order food delivery, and the restaurant sends you 8 emoji stickers to say thank you. You post on social media, and get comments like, awesome, go go go, I want that too. You fall into a deep emotional hole. Yet still say, I'm fine, because you don't want to bother anyone. Social interaction has become an illusion of understanding and mutual praise. Everyone's afraid of appearing awkward or weird. No one dares take off their mask. We say, adults should be mature. But maturity isn't about being gentle all the time. It's about having the courage to speak the truth at the right moment. You don't have to force yourself to attend events you don't enjoy. You don't have to clean up others' messes with a smile when you're exhausted. You don't have to maintain a nice person image all the time and be the reliable one everywhere. The highest level of human connection is not surface-level politeness, but mutual respect through honesty. A friend who dares to say, I don't like how you said that, is far more trustworthy than someone who just smiles and brushes things off. Hypocrisy doesn't build trust, it breeds misunderstanding. 3. Don't let kindness become a weapon that hurts yourself. In psychology, there's a concept called self-repressive personality. These people suppress all their anger, sadness, and dissatisfaction, and force themselves to please, understand, and forgive. Staying in that state for too long leads to severe internal burnout and even emotional collapse. Many people who seem easy to get along with are actually pushed to the edge by themselves. They try hard to liven up gatherings but feel empty when they get home. They never say no to helping friends, yet feel increasingly resentful. They appear calm on the outside, but inside are being devoured by anxiety and fatigue. You need to understand, kindness is not about pleasing others. True grace is knowing your boundaries. A truly strong person knows how to treat others with warmth, but also how to say no clearly. They can show understanding, but also protect their own space. You don't need to be harsh, just clear. This isn't something I can help with. That comment made me uncomfortable. Maybe we're not meant to be close. That's not cold, that's maturity. Boundaries are the most basic form of respect in any relationship. False kindness is the first domino that topples everything else.